The Canadian Rockies are home to some of the most breathtaking scenery in Canada. And what better way to experience it than ascending a mountain and taking in those extraordinary views from above? But this doesn't necessarily have to be achieved on foot. The Banff and Lake Louise gondolas are two of the most popular options in Banff National Park, providing a much easier alternative to accessing some incredible views without the strain of hiking up a mountain. We've ridden both the Banff and Lake Louise gondolas, but the question is, which is better? If you are planning to splurge on a gondola ride in Banff National Park but haven't yet decided which one to choose, we are here to hopefully help. Considering ticketing, parking, activities, dining, and of course, the views at each. Let's start with ticketing. From what we have learned during our time in Banff, ticket pricing for the Banff Gondola can vary based on the time of season, how far in advance you purchase your ticket, and if you choose to bundle the gondola with any of Pursuit's other attractions. A ticket for the Lake Louise Gondola is priced competitively against the Banff Gondola. They also offer packages with dining and lakeshore shuttle visits. The thing that we love about the Lake Louise Gondola is that your ticket has the option of riding in either the closed gondola or the open chairlift, or even a mix of both, like we did. Both tickets include one ride, meaning one trip up and one trip back down the mountain. Always check the relevant websites for updated pricing and availability, as details can change from season to season. The Banff Gondola is located about 5 minutes from the town of Banff. There is a small parking lot at the base of the gondola, but this fills up very quickly. There is also a maximum 2-hour parking limit here. If you have pre-purchased tickets, you can take the bus number 1 from downtown Banff to the gondola, which is a much more convenient and stress-free option with plenty of free parking available at the Banff train station. The Lake Louise Gondola is located just 4 kilometres from the main town of Lake Louise, at the Lake Louise ski hill. Here, there's plenty of parking in their large car park, making parking and accessing the gondola very easy. This is also the location for catching the shuttle to Moraine Lake and Lake Louise, which is super convenient if you plan to visit both locations in the day. As well as admiring the incredible views, there are plenty of things to occupy your time at the top of both gondolas. The Banff Gondola has an interpretive centre, a movie theatre, a gift shop, and one main walk which will take you along a wooden boardwalk to an outlook with beautiful panoramic views over Banff Town and the Bow Valley below. This walk is easy and can be done by people of all ages, though it does have many short stairs, so keep this in mind for accessibility. There's also a large viewing deck that wraps around the entire main building with plenty of seating, so you don't even need to leave the main area if you didn't want to. The Lake Louise Gondola offers more trail options with several hikes of varying difficulty from the top. The first and easiest walk is to the viewing deck, which is located immediately as you step off the gondola. Keep in mind this deck is much smaller than the one at Banff, but there is another, much larger viewing deck by the Interpretive Centre with some seating available there. For more of a challenge, the Kicking Horse Pass View Trail is a 1.7 kilometre round trip with some elevation, so definitely expect to get your heart rate up. The Pika Trail is a bit more challenging with a 2.5 kilometre round trip and even more elevation. For those seeking an even bigger challenge, the Valley Viewpoint is a 3.4 kilometre round trip reaching an elevation of 2,417 metres above sea level with incredible views from the top. During wildflower season, these trails are bright with purples and reds amongst the lush fields and trees. Always remember to carry bear spray, as you will be in bear country on these trails. At the top of Banff Gondola, there are 3 main dining options: the Sky Bistro, Northern Lights, and Peak Patio. If you're just after a coffee, then Castle Mountain Coffee Co. offers some great coffee and snacks, and at the base of the gondola there is also a Starbucks available. The restaurants at the top of Lake Louise Gondola are only open during the winter season. There's a small selection of chips, chocolates and drinks available at the Interpretive Centre during summer, but if you're planning to spend a long period of time up there, or to go on some hikes, it's a good idea to bring your own food or wait until you get back down. At the base of the gondola, you can enjoy dining at their lodge. The Banff Gondola ride up Sulphur Mountain will take you on a 7-minute journey starting at 1,583 metres and finishing at the top of the mountain at 2,281 metres above sea level. From here you can clearly see the town of Banff, the Bow River, the surrounding valleys and mountains, including Tunnel and Cascade Mountain. On a clear day, you can enjoy panoramic views of the Canadian Rockies stretching for miles, with glimpses of Lake Minnewanka far out in the distance. The Lake Louise Gondola takes passengers from 1,646 metres to an elevation of 2,088 metres above sea level, up Mount Whitehorn. This ride takes about 14 minutes, which is double the time of the Banff Gondola. Along the way, you may have a good chance of seeing wildlife below you as you pass over a lively wildlife corridor. At the top, you'll be treated to vast and incredible views, and on a clear day, you can see Lake Louise, the Victoria Glacier, and the rolling mountain ranges and vibrant green valleys below. So, after considering all this, which is better? Pricing aside, we urge you to think about what you want from your experience on one of these gondolas. Are you after a more relaxed experience with plenty of dining options, easy walks and lounging? Or would you prefer a mix of both with easily accessible views as well as more challenging walks with rewarding views? Whatever your ideal experience, we hope this video has helped you make your decision. Let us know if you've been on one of the gondolas or if you're planning to do one this summer. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.